Hey everyone, One Big Boss here. As you can tell by the title of the video that you clicked on, we are talking Nintendo, but more specifically, somebody pretty much called out Nintendo and asked why their online service sucks. And to be fair, as much as I love Nintendo and for everything that they have done for the Switch and anything Nintendo has done throughout their history, I have loved. Even when things didn't seem, their brightest when it came to times like maybe the GameCube or the Wii or the Wii U. I personally love the Wii U for a lot of the games that they gave us. But Nintendo is falling behind in the online gaming department. Now, I'm not a guy who is a religious online player, okay? I still love my single-player games. I love my couch co-op games. The only games I really play online that need it is fighting games and things like Halo. That's pretty much it. But you have to look at the facts. Nintendo, they're doing amazing things with the Switch. They have a console that is on fire. Everybody is buying it, and they have a lot of people buying into their $20 a year online subscription. And it's kind of one of those things where you hear, well, you get what you pay for. And I feel that's kind of what we're getting, because Nintendo is offering virtually nothing with the Nintendo online subscription that they have. Yeah, we get a couple of free NES games a month, and some are good, and others are kind of just throwaway ones. And that's kind of a bother to me, and a lot of other people as well. It's not just me. The issue that we're having here is the fact that you look at something like PlayStation, Xbox. What do they give you monthly? A lot. They give you lots of easy interfacing with your friends, more so on Xbox. And when it comes to PlayStation, PlayStation has their free games, and they have so many deals, and not just on indie games either. They have deals that stretch to classic games, to newer games. It's really, quite honestly, amazing to see how good Sony actually does when it comes to that. So what I say here is, as well, Nintendo, you gotta step your game up, because this is not new. This has been a thing a long time, and I hate to speak ill of the dead, but Satoru Iwata had once said that gaming online is going to be a fad. I'm going to tell you what was a fad, Nintendo. Motion controls. VR. Because we are not in the step to have VR be as big as we in our minds want it to be, like it is in the movies and stuff. This is just a stepping stone. So for now, VR is a fad. Motion controls, you tried. Some games it worked great, but more games than not, it was terrible. Light gun games, though, were perfect. I love light gun games on the Wii and the Wii U, like Darkside Chronicles and House of the Dead 2 and 3, Gunblade, that kind of stuff. It's really good stuff right there. But you can't say it's something like this is a fad now, because, well, it's been a thing since the 2000s. I mean, 1999, the Sega Dreamcast, you could go online with that. The original Sega Genesis had something that you could hook into to go onto some online board. I can't remember exactly what it does and everything, but I know my friends out there will let me know what it was. I just can't remember at this point. But that's the thing. They were doing that stuff all the way back in the day, and the original Xbox did it too. PlayStation 2 did it, and I am going to show you this right here. Resident Evil Outbreak and Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. These games were phenomenal back in the day, if you got to experience them online. Sadly, I did not, but now, thanks to technology, I can play these games online with my friends, as you've seen over on the Residents of Evil. We can play these games online now, and they are phenomenal and fun, and this was back in the early 2000s, folks. And the reason why it's written here and everything like that is because the autograph I got was of David King. The voice actor sadly passed away back in 2009, I believe it was. But I met his son, who's a voice actor, and he signed it for me. So that was kind of cool. Little story there. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Either way, Nintendo can't not do something about their online thing, because as of right now, they offer us virtually nothing. Sure, there's games out there that get discounts, but they're not that great of games. It's not games that people really want. And I'm not saying this like I'm an entitled gamer or anything like that, because I know that one's going to be thrown out there. But if you're paying a company for something, you definitely need to make your fans happy. And Nintendo, you've got the games, okay? You've got the ability to give us ports. You've given us a console that we can travel with. But you need to step up your game. This is for any company that gets too comfortable with what they do. When they get too comfortable, mistakes get made. Mistakes that can cost you. And an online service that doesn't offer dedicated servers or these friend codes, which Nintendo, you gotta ditch the friend codes, okay? You got to get with the times, give us stuff where we can actually make it easier. We can just put a friend's name in and boom, we're good to go. Not a long friggin' number that we got to remember and put in. You know, it's kind of a pain in the butt, and it always has been since you put it in its inception. But I gotta tell you, playing Smash Brothers, me and my best friend, we love play Smash Brothers. We're training online against other people. We're training together so we can go to tournaments. But I gotta tell you guys, it is frustrating when people don't have a good connection because you also don't have dedicated servers. Now, my internet is phenomenal. It is actually a lot better than what other people pay for their internet and what they get with it as well. So my games pretty much run flawlessly. But unfortunately, it's the other people out there that don't have good connections and how Nintendo wants you to buy a LAN adapter. This is something you need to work with, Nintendo. You need to really step up your online thing. You really need to stop making excuses. I know you got the ability to do it. You're a great company, and I love you. Like, my collection behind me of Nintendo, NES, Super Nintendo, you know, N64, GameCube, Wii, even the handhelds. I love you as a company because you, pretty much saved my childhood and helped me a lot when I needed it. But think of the kids now who want to do online gaming, because online gaming now is bigger than it ever has been before. And you've got little kids that are playing online with friends. This is the time to shine, Nintendo, because Nintendo has always been the console little kids play. And if you make games that can go online and have fun and do all these amazing things, and you make it, sure, if you gotta give us, you know, Super Nintendo games and all these downloadable games and stuff like that, like we want, like classic games, yes, we will pay extra. I will gladly pay $50 a year for the Switch Online if it has proper servers, if it runs properly, and you're giving us the games that we want, or just great classic games, and more ports from the Wii and Wii U. I would love that, and I would definitely pay more, because Nintendo, the thing it is, Microsoft and Sony, they got you beat with how they do it. I mean, yes, Sony and Microsoft do have some problems with their online and their services with it, but overall, it's better than what you have now, Nintendo, and I think you need to change things right away. That's just my 2 cents. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. Please thumbs up the video and subscribe because it's free, and this day and age, free's a damn good thing. That being said, everybody, thank you for tuning in and watching. My name's One Big Boss, and I will see you all next time.